Prices are up across the board on nearly everything, and this was happening long before the Ukraine-Russian war. Prices could continue climbing higher if this war persists, and it looks like it will. Conflict with Russia has been the topics of movies, books, and political theater for decades. When a country like Russia, with its vast and rich natural resources, goes to war, it can really affect the marketplace and impact lives all over the globe. In 2014, the United States Geological Survey created a report on estimates of immediate effects on world markets of a hypothetical disruption to Russia's supply of 6 key mineral commodities, including one in which Russia owns 40% of the world's supply. Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. Russia being in a conflict really isn't all that shocking. Political scientists and think tanks have played war games and theorized situations with Russia for decades, especially how it will affect the United States. In a 2014 U.S. Geological Survey report, they hypothesized 6 metals that could have immediate effects on supplies for the world market if Russia's supply on these commodities was disrupted. This relates to right now as countries are boycotting products and resources from Russia due to sanctions and, for less of a better word, punishment. Aside from owning 8% of the world's supply of aluminum, Russia also has a presence in the aluminum market, reaching beyond production within its own borders. Russia's aluminum company called United Company Rusal has holdings and operations in many countries around the world. Aluminum has a wide range of uses across many sectors, including manufacturing, transportation, electrical production, and construction. Russia produces 10% of the world's supply of nickel. Russia's nickel is significant because they are one of the world's leading producers of mined nickel and the leading producer of refined nickel. Why is nickel so important? It's used heavily for batteries, not just for the ones in your flashlight, mostly for cars. Nickel has a high melting point. It is resistant to corrosion and oxidization. It has the ability to be electroplated, magnetism at room temperature, and the propensity to be alloyed. Because of these characteristics, nickel is used in more than 300,000 products for a wide range of applications. Russia is the second leading potassium chloride producer in the world and the top source of imports for countries across the globe, accounting for 18% of the world's production. Potash is a key agricultural fertilizer and plant nutrient which is widely used around the world as a source of soluble potassium. Along with fixed nitrogen and soluble phosphorus, it is one of the 3 primary nutrients required for plant growth and maturation. Potassium is a critical input for improving agricultural yields. Potassium also strengthens plants' abilities to resist insects, disease, and changes in temperature. Potassium also enhances efficient water use by plants, assisting in nutrient transfer and helps keep food fresh for longer periods of time. China and India are the biggest consumers of Russia's supply, accounting for 74% of the total. I think the world's population has grown a little bit since this study came out, so we could be looking at higher food prices across the board due to lower yields and higher demand. For titanium mill products, Russia produces 16% of the world's share. What are titanium mill products? These are titanium sheets, pipes, tubing, bar products, coil, wire, among other things. This is problematic because creating such products is highly specialized and cannot be quickly produced by other companies if a shortage arises on the market. Kind of like processing computer chips. Instead of producing computer chips within our own borders, we outsourced it to Taiwan, and now we've been kind of screwed there. Titanium mill products are imported heavily to the US and Europe for aerospace industries. Russia is the second leading platinum producer behind South Africa, creating about 14% of the world's supply. Platinum is highly resistant to corrosion and an excellent catalyst. It is one of the rarest metals found on the planet, being slightly rarer than gold. The leading consumers of Russia's platinum is Germany with 53%, the UK with 25%, and Japan at 13%. Russia is the leading producer of palladium, accounting for 40% of the world's supply. Palladium is slightly similar to platinum in terms of properties, but it is far rarer, with estimates being 15 times rarer than platinum and 30 times rarer than gold. Nornickel is Russia's main palladium and platinum producer, and it is the leading palladium producer in the world. Nornickel's mining operations extend beyond Russia, with production taking place in South Africa and Botswana. The main consumers of Russia's palladium were Japan at 43%, the United States at 26%, and Germany at 20%. Since both platinum and palladium are used as catalysts, a disruption in the supply would lead to higher catalytic converter prices, as well as possible shortages in supply significant enough to cause a disruption. Manufacturers have the option to switch from palladium to rhodium or to platinum as a catalyst, but it requires a 6 to 12 month lead time for retooling and reprocessing. Man, crackheads are going to have a field day. Quick reminder, this publication was released in 2014. Demand for all these metals has gone up since then. Prices on platinum at the time were $1,400 per ounce on average. Today, it's about $1,089 per ounce. Palladium averaged $750 per ounce in 2014. Today, it's over $2,600 per ounce. The drop in platinum price really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but auto companies did switch from using platinum in gasoline catalytic converters to using palladium because at the time, palladium was cheaper. Today, platinum is mainly used in diesel catalytic converters. As you can see from this chart, Russia has a sizable production of these metals compared to the world, and a prolonged conflict would have reverberating consequences across the globe. Your time is your most precious asset, and I appreciate you spending it with me. If you're interested in other topics like this one, check out the other videos I have on my channel. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.